we got one question for you. You ever heard of Crosby, Stills and Nash? Never. What do you think about that?
You never heard of Crosby, Stills and Nash? You've heard of Crosby, Stills and Nash, right?
Yes.
You've never heard of Crosby, Stills and Nash?
She's 12.
Voices are calling through the wind, and if a night is through, you know you're gonna fall in love again. Darling, you knew you're dancing, but unlike the door, let it in. You're gonna start another life, and then you're gonna fall in love again. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. It don't take rhyme or reason, or all the things you've ever been, to see that time has come around. You're gonna fall in love again. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall.
Hello, and on behalf of Film Connect, I'm making this short, what I call a docu-story, about recent events in my life, about fate, tragedy, and friendships that can sometimes sprout out of the ashes of despair. But most importantly, this docu-story is primarily about John Bear, one such friendship that did sprout out of the ashes, as well as their love for life, adventure, and the eternal quest to always seek out more, whether in humans or the terrain around them. What did Captain Kirk say? To seek out and go places no man has ever gone before. Well, folks, meet a modern-day Captain Kirk. But in this case, his trip is a bus. Yeah, that's right, a bus. The bus that could and the bus that would.
That's it, baby. That's it.
But before we proceed, I must first let you all know that just 6 days prior to me picking up this bus for John, who's a friend of Carlos, who's my mentor at 21st Century Studios, my apartment complex burned down. And I was left with basically nothing other than the clothing on my back. Yes, folks, it was indeed a devastating time for me emotionally, but I had agreed to this assigned studio trip prior to place burning down. And my word is my bond. And so why should I let a little old apartment fire prevent me from fulfilling a prior obligation to pick up the golden bus for John?
I like those.
I listen to a lot of my mom's music too.
Really? Well, your mom would certainly know who Crosby, Stills and Nash are.
I mean, I'm sure she does, but she probably knows someone I don't know. She listens to a lot of like Tupac and like
Really?
Elvis Presley.
Tupac and Elvis Presley.
That's broad. That's broad.
That's quite a,
Yeah.
that's quite a diverse
She kind of listens to the
playlist right there.
Yeah.
Tupac and Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Performing together live.
Right. Both dead. Performing together, dead.
Been a long time since alright, and I've seen the sun rise up on a long ride through the night. All I know is stars above. Call me Mr. Lonely, Mr. One and Only. Call me Mr.
I was asked to tell a
little story about myself. And the video behind me on those monitors, the title is Every Journey Begins with One Step. And I've lived that. I've lived lots of journeys. But my next journey, which Raoul was doing a bit of a documentary on, is something called Anthem North America. And I am taking myself across North America in a converted school bus, which Raoul helped me attain. And he's going to be part of my project. I'm going to build out that school bus into what they call a schooling. I'm going to travel around North America from Nova Scotia to Vancouver to San Diego to Miami and all places in between, and find real stories from real folks that have committed themselves to build North America, from either the equipment side to the operation of equipment, and just develop communities. And I'm going to find out what makes them tick. And finding out what makes people tick has kind of been my modus operandi for a long period of time.
Well, looks like the cavalry has arrived, Interstate Fleet Services, and he brought his little dog Flash. Look at this, it looks like Flash, hey Flash. That's what I'm gonna call him, from Dukes of Hazzard. But this is all a part of the cat people, man. These are the people that make this nation work. Oh, look at him, now he's gonna get in the bus. Hey, you better not get... This guy here is a documentary maker. So he told me to just kind of film the stuff. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna rebuild the bus and fix it up, and then tour the country and do a documentary about cat people. Caterpillar for short. Cat people. You know, like the engine company.
I gotta put my hat on.
Anyways, due to time constraint, I'm going to have to wrap this docu-story up here. I'm a student of film, so please don't expect perfection. And my place burnt down prior to me making this trip for John Bear. As such, all my equipment, audio boards, and more were lost. So I basically had to piece this docu-story together with ingenuity and wit. At Film Connect, I'm learning about theme and how important that is to any story. And so I'm sorry if I failed to properly convey the theme of this story. But the theme I was trying to convey was that of hardship, friendship, and endurance. Because oftentimes out of hardships, new and better things arise. And in this case, I met and have begun bonding with a wonderful man by the name of John Bear, who Carlos, my film school mentor, introduced me to. John is a songwriter, a producer, a videographer, and more. But more importantly, they're a visionary. Please do go check out their YouTube channel, their website, and more. And with that, due to the constraints of time, going to wrap this up. And I'm going to let the rest of the story play out in your own heart.
Is this the ejector seat?
Press it! Press it!
Press it. Press that. Why not? It's your bus. Because I don't want it to go up there. Press the button. Press it. Press it. They didn't do it for understand, did they? And you were so worried. Yeah, but who knows what could happen later? Huh?
This is my pulpit. This is my soul.
this green open space. This is where I commune with God, the wind, the sun, the earth. This is my soul. This is where my spirit